Hey guys, my name's Alex. I managed to get third place at the Montreal Regional last weekend, playing Pure Mitsurugi. My matchups were 1 Pure Mitsu, 1 Malice, 1 Draco Tail, 2 Memento Canine, and 2 Fire Kings, one of which I lost to. The felt good this weekend. I'm running something else than the typical version that runs a lot of pots. You'll see in a minute. So let's get into it. First, the Mitsurugi engine. It's pretty standard. 3 Abakiri, 2 Murakumo. You need 2 when you're playing Pure. The second one comes up all the time. Would not play any less in Pure. 1 Futsu, 2 Aramasa, then 1 at each of Saji, Kusanagi, and 1 Light Sword Serpent. And then 3 prayers, 3 ritual, the 3 pre-prep and the 1 mirror, 1 Magatama, and 1 trap. Honestly, for the engine itself, there's not much to say. It's all pretty standard. Running both of these in the main deck was really good. This to pop random cards that might be annoying. It's another out to herald or anything that would be annoying. And the main decking the trap as well. It's really good to have this as part of the end board, and not just after side, but to have it all the time. It's also a good discard outlet if I cannot make use of it otherwise. So pretty standard for the Mitsus itself. Not much else to say. It all worked out pretty well, maxing out on every name. Next, I'm running a few end traps, not a lot. I'm just running the 3 Dominus Impulse, probably the main reason to play Pure and not without another engine, because this card is really strong. The 1 Nibiru because I can search it, and the 1 Shifter because, I mean, it's Shifter, it can steal games when it otherwise couldn't. So, not sure if I would play this in the main going forward. It was kind of awkward, like drawing into it later on, but I don't regret playing it. I never shifted turn 0. It never happened. I never drew it. So I only drew into it, so it was kind of bad for that. Might be in the side, but I don't regret playing it. That's all the end traps. I'm not playing any other end traps. All the rest, you'll see. For the rest of the non-engine, I'm running 3 Radiant Typhoon Visions. I much prefer running these instead of the usual pots, because Prosperity is fine, but especially Extravagance, I really hate that card, because not only do I have to fill my extra deck with more copies of important cards and therefore have less space for tech cards, but also it can be make play into Joel when I don't have to otherwise. But also, if you draw this in combination with pre-prep and then you randomly draw into the mirror, it feels extremely bad. So I really like this because it's much more flexible. I can activate it in a draw phase, or I can activate it after my first play was stopped, for example. Extra being locked at the start of main phase is really annoying for that. So I really like that card. So because I wanted to accommodate this card, instead of playing hand traps, the rest of my non-engine is all quick play spells. So 3 Super Polys, by far the best removal one. Having at least 1 source of removal in the deck that is non-target and non-destruction is really important. It's also not respondable, like you can chain block your plays from draw with this as well. If you search first then use this, it's really good. Droplet gets a lot of value in the main deck, so it can be good against Draco Tail to drop the traps. Like, it's a really versatile card, I really liked it. 3 Forbidden Chalice. I wanted this spot to be really flexible, also to be good against a deck that tries to play turn 0 like Draco Tail and Vanquishal, so I can chalice the Holy Sue and the Artalion, for example. It's kind of low impact, but it's the only card that did the job that I wanted. The other possibility could have been the Fallen and the Virtuous, but I much prefer having a targeted negate than an additional pop, which I don't really need because I also have Magatama that does that. And One Call by the Grave, good card. It gives me an out to draw in the main deck, among other things, and it's a quick play, so it's really good. Main deck count is 41. I could have cut it down to 40 if I put this in the side deck, might be a consideration, but I ran with 41. For the extra deck, running for the link package, 1 IP, 1 SP, 1 Dynamundo, all pretty standard stuff. 1 Dark, I never really made it, but in theory it's nice, so I can steal other Murakumo, and mainly Murakumo, but anything else that can sit in a side deck, in the graveyard, I mean. 1 Azalea. Azalea is really good in that deck because of the amount of spells that I play. It means that it will not pop itself, but it's also the only form of removal that is not SP that I can make even after I'm locked from Dominus Impulse. Because I cannot make Dynamundo, and I cannot make any of the rank 4 because they're all not the right attribute. So Azalea is really good, and I don't have to use 2 monsters at the same level. I can use a small one and a big one to make it. So it's really good for that. 1 Gorgon for I play into Gorgon plays. This card is pretty standard. I have to explain what it does. I never made it, but in theory it was nice to have it. That's all for the links. For the EXEs, 1 Granite because I can search it, 1 Dugaris and 1 Beguska, all which are standard. 1 Tornado Dragon because I valued a lot of back row removals. Light Dragon at Enixter, it's actually more for the protection in fact than the pop. It came in clutch against Fire King because it meant that my board didn't get nuked by Jirac Meteor among other things, so it was good. And then Code Igniter. This is probably the 15th spot, but I really valued in case I'm left with 2 level 4s and I need a pseudo ritual spell, or if my ritual spell got interrupted for some reason. I never made it, but again, I value that option. And then the super plugin targets, the 2 standard ones, and 1 Dragostepelia. This is debatable, like you could play realistically anything here. But I value that one mostly against the branded variants. It's really good, but also against Draco Tail. If they go for the Seals play turn 1, it means that I have a target with Artalion plus either Fallen of Albaz or Mululu. If they go Fallen of Albaz, I can just fuse it away and then it resolves without effect. Or Mululu, I can use turn player priority to just snipe it right away before it can use its effect. I never made it, but this was the option I preferred over other stuff. So that's it for the extra deck. Side deck, Retaliating Sea and Dimphis, they both sort of serve the same purpose. They are absolutely killers against Draco Tail, but specifically Dimfisher was good against anything that even remotely cares about this graveyard. Surprisingly, even against Malice it's pretty good because it means that I don't play into Bestials as much, and it also means that they don't have anything else that stays in the graveyard, and they must trigger their effect right away. So I can let them play for a couple turns, and when they have enough monsters that I feel comfortable, I can just nuke the board with Murakumo. It forces their plays, but I didn't run it for Malice, but it has applications even in matchups that wouldn't seem like it. Those cards perform super well. 3 Lancias because I don't main a lot of end traps. Malice and Lunalight can make problematic end boards, so I wanted an extra answers against them. And I did play against a Malice, so it performed pretty well. 2 Double Cyclones and the searchable NST. Since I play Vision, I can search it. And Double Cyclone is extremely good against Draco Tail, go second. It won me a game, just the fact that I had this card won me the game automatically. So it was really good. And the last 3 spots, 1 Wushu for towers, obviously, it's pretty standard. 1 Crossout. Crossout is not actually to cross out hand traps, it's mostly to against the Mitsurugi mirror. So I can, because I played 3 rituals, I can safely cross out one of them, and it means that it turns out to be a really good interruptions. But against, especially Impulse deck, I can use it to cross out Impulse, which is good. And the last slot, realistically it's a flex spot, could be anything, but I chose play 1 Droll to give me an extra out with cross out, but Droll is also just a good standalone card, so I never activated once, but I like that option. But like those two spots are realistically flex spots, but I value those options. So that's it for the deck. Quick shout outs, all my community from Trois-Rivières and from Quebec City, where I'm currently filming this. Thanks guys for your support. Also shout out to the guy who made top 4 at the French Open with a similar concept of Radiant Typhoon Vision, where I took the idea from. And it was really good. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.